Hey folks, wanted to share something with you that I've recently done. My wife and I did this a couple of Saturdays ago that has been 100% effective in keeping armadillos from plowing up my zoysia sod. It actually looked better here a few weeks ago before it got covered up with leaves. But in the last couple of years, we've been inundated with armadillos, and they would do all sorts of damage to my yard. They'd be plowing it up. If you've ever seen it before, it looks like somebody took a pickaxe to your yard and just tearing up sod all over the place. I didn't have any burrows, fortunately, because they will do that as well. But just where they were looking for something to eat. They were just doing what armadillos do, as my wife liked to say. And I had gone the old-fashioned method there for a while, and I had actually eliminated about 5 of them. And I guess they're like squirrels. Once you get rid of one, another one moves in. And I didn't enjoy doing that at all because, like she said, they're just doing what they do. So this is what I came up with. And like I say, it's been 100% effective since I've done it. Put up an electric fence. You can see one of the posts and insulators there. Used the nylon type wire. It's basically like a nylon heavy string that's wrapped in aluminum. Carries a pretty good charge. Those are fiberglass posts. Bought them at the local Tractor Supply. They're about 4 feet long, so I cut them into thirds to make 18-inch posts, and put them all around the perimeter of my yard. I don't have them across the end of my driveway, so if you've got like a super smart armadillo, you can come up my driveway and get up into my yard. But what I've also heard about them is after they get popped by an electric fence a couple of times, they're actually pretty smart critters, and they lose interest and they move on. And like I say, I have not had the first bit of damage since I put this fence up. The insulators are made specifically for these fiberglass posts. They just slide up and down. You know, you tighten up the thumb screw to secure them. I've actually got an area where I park a vehicle on the other side of this fencing. I was trying to figure out how I was going to get the vehicle in and out. If I had to run the wire behind it or, you know, get elaborate with it. Turns out the best thing I do, you just slide it down. Slide it down, pull the vehicle out, drive right over the wire. When I'm all done, slide it back up into position. As you can see, it's probably about 5-6 inches above the ground. And it delivers quite a jolt. When I first hooked it up, I had a spot here where I didn't have good contact, and it was throwing a pretty good spark. I'll go in the house here and show you the fencer. I had a wire buried from my home out to this point years ago. You don't have to. If the fence comes anywhere near your home, you can just connect it that way. Say if you're starting it from the corner of the garage or something like that. But it has been 100% effective. And I live in the northwest part of Georgia, and we had no armadillos up to a few years ago, and now they are everywhere. This is the fencer that I'm using. Also got that at Tractor Supply. Like I say, it has really given me some peace of mind. Keeps me from having to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go out and try and shoot an armadillo, which is never fun. And then disposing of them, because anything when it's dead starts to smell. So just thought I'd share this with you, and hopefully you can put it to some good use. Thanks.